When we think about strong parent-child bonds, we usually picture big talks, meaningful speeches, or those perfectly handled parenting moments. But honestly, that's not how connection really forms. It's built through just 7 simple parenting habits that most of us take for granted. 5 of them are things you've probably heard before, but 2 are especially powerful, neurologically proven to rewire your child's brain in a positive way. So stay with me until the end because you don't want to miss those. Before that, just know, the moments that shape our kids don't look dramatic at all. They live in the everyday stuff. The repeated, almost invisible ways we show up day after day. Kids don't remember the lectures, they remember the feeling. And it's those small, steady habits that quietly build the strongest bonds over time. Here are 7 small parenting habits that build stronger bonds, not by being perfect, but by being present. Connection before correction. First thing to keep in mind while approaching gentle parenting is to build connection before correction. When your child spills something, interrupts you,
Mom, look, it's flying!
Not now, sweetie, mommy's working.
or does that one thing that pushes every last button for the 10th time, your instinct is to shut it down fast. Fix it, correct it, move on. But when you slow down and connect first, everything shifts. Getting down to their level, a hand on their shoulder, a calm, "Hey, I see you." That tiny pause sends a powerful message. You matter more than the mistake. And once a child feels safe, cooperation comes a whole lot easier. Here's what most parents don't realize. That moment of connection isn't just about better behavior in the moment, it's actually shaping your child's brain long term. When you connect before you correct, you calm their nervous system instead of putting it on high alert. Their brain moves out of defense mode and into learning mode. Over time, those small pauses teach your child that mistakes don't threaten the relationship and that safety comes before rules. That's how trust builds, and that's why cooperation starts to happen without constant power struggles. Small daily rituals that don't change. Next comes something that feels almost too simple to matter, but it really does. Kids love knowing what to expect. Bedtime songs, morning hugs, the same silly goodbye routine, pancakes on the weekend. These things might feel repetitive or even kind of boring to you, but to your child, they're everything. They're proof you're consistent, proof they can count on you. When the world feels big and unpredictable, these little rituals quietly say, "I've got you." And honestly, these are the moments they'll talk about years from now. Here's what's happening under the surface. Predictable rituals help calm a child's nervous system. When a kid knows what's coming next, their brain relaxes instead of staying on edge. That sense of safety frees up space for learning, creativity, and emotional growth. Over time, these small, repeated moments become emotional anchors. They don't just comfort your child in the moment, they build a steady, secure bond that lasts. Naming feelings in real time. Next up is something that can feel a little awkward at first, but it's incredibly powerful. Saying things like,
You're frustrated.
or
You're really proud of yourself.
might sound obvious or even unnecessary, but it works. When you name emotions as they're happening, you're helping your child make sense of what's going on inside their body. Here's why that matters. When kids feel understood, their whole system settles. The intensity drops. Over time, they start using that same language themselves.
Mom, I am really proud of myself.
I am so proud of you too, sweetheart.
Thanks, Mom.
Come here.
They'll say things like,
I'm mad!
or
I felt nervous.
instead of melting down. That's how emotional intelligence actually grows. Not from lectures or correcting feelings, but from hearing their emotions reflected back to them again and again. Letting them help, even when it slows you down. Moving on to the part that really tests your patience. Let's be real, it's way faster to just do things yourself. It's cleaner, quieter, and gets done in half the time. But when you invite your child to help stir, carry, wipe, or clean, you're doing more than finishing a task. You're sending a powerful message. You belong here with me. And that message matters more than the task ever will, helping build confidence, pride, and connection, even when it's messy and takes twice as long. Those small shared moments turn ordinary, everyday stuff into relationship-building experiences that stick. Years from now, they won't remember how perfectly the kitchen was cleaned, but they'll remember how it felt to be included, trusted, and needed. Making space for unhurried play. Here's the thing. This isn't about structured activities or teachable moments. Nope, just pure, unhurried play. Sitting on the floor, following their lead, letting them set the pace. No rushing, no multitasking. Kids can sniff out half-hearted attention from a mile away. That kind of presence, it screams, "You're worth my time, just as you are." And honestly, the funniest part? Those quiet, goofy, completely unplanned play moments usually turn into the memories that stick the longest. Years later, they won't remember that lesson you tried to teach. They'll remember the fort you built together, the silly dance in the living room, the laughter you shared. That's the stuff that actually shapes connection. All right, we're about to hit the last two habits, and here's where it gets really interesting. These aren't just nice to haves, they're neurologically proven to actually rewire your child's brain for the better. So make sure you stick around. And hey, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the game-changing tips coming up. Repairing when you lose your cool. Let's be honest, every parent messes up. Yelling, snapping, losing your cool, it happens. That's just real life. But here's the kicker, the bond doesn't break when we mess up. It breaks when we don't fix it. Coming back later and saying,
Hey, I didn't handle that well.
does something huge. It teaches your child that relationships don't crumble when things get messy. That love sticks around, even after conflict. Repairing those moments builds trust way faster than chasing perfection ever could. It's like giving your child a blueprint for handling tough emotions and for knowing they're always safe with you. Choosing presence over performance. You don't need to be dropping life lessons all the time. Your child is learning by watching you. They notice when you put your phone down, when you actually listen, when you slow down enough to be with them. That steady presence builds real security. Kids don't need perfect parenting. They need real parenting, calm, consistent, and human. And honestly, that's where the magic happens. It's not in grand speeches or carefully crafted lessons. It's in the everyday moments where you show up fully. When your child sees you being steady, present, and genuine, they feel safe exploring the world, making mistakes, and learning who they are. That calm consistency, that's the real backbone of a strong parent-child bond, the kind that sticks long after the small stuff fades away. Core takeaway for parents. Building a strong bond with your child isn't about perfection, long lectures, or hitting every parenting milestone just right. It's about showing up consistently in the little, ordinary moments, pausing to connect before correcting, naming feelings, sharing small rituals, inviting them to help, following their lead in play, repairing when we mess up, and simply being present. Those small repeated habits send a powerful message to your child's brain. You are safe. You are seen. You are valued. Over time, that consistent presence wires their brain for emotional security, confidence, and resilience. The real power lies in how these small actions add up. Kids internalize what they experience daily far more than what they're told in occasional lessons. By leaning into connection, play, and repair, you're not just creating happier days, you're shaping lifelong patterns of trust, empathy, and self-regulation. In other words, it's not the big moments that define your parenting. It's the tiny, steady ones that quietly build the strongest bonds and set your child up to thrive. The broader picture and final thoughts. Strong parenting isn't about big speeches, perfect routines, or hitting every milestone. It's about showing up in the everyday, ordinary moments, the pauses before a correction, the bedtime songs, the shared laughter during play, the invitations to help, and the honest repairs after mistakes. These small, repeatable habits quietly teach your child that they are safe, valued, and capable, building trust, emotional security, and confidence over time. Your child won't remember every rule you enforced or every lesson you tried to teach. What they will remember is how safe, seen, and loved they felt when you were present. Strong bonds aren't formed in dramatic, flashy moments. They're built consistently, quietly, and one small choice at a time. Show up, stay present, and embrace the ordinary, messy, real moments. Those are the ones that truly matter. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on parenting, building stronger bonds, and helping your child thrive. And hey, Share this with a friend who could use a little extra parenting inspiration. You never know who might need it. Stick around, because the small, everyday habits we show our kids really do make a huge difference over time.